All right, guys, we're going to go into questions for wide receiver Michael Harley, and we will start with David Lake from 24/7. David?
Hey, Mike. So I got to ask you about your mirror, the goals you write up on your mirror and look at every morning. I guess it's not a surprise, I guess, that players have goals and all that, but not players don't always want to share them publicly. I guess why did you feel like it's good to share that publicly? Do you like having that kind of extra little bit of pressure on yourself to try and achieve those goals?
I'd say it's no pressure. I just wake up in the morning. Obviously you got to look in the mirror and you brush your teeth. If you don't, you got to brush your teeth, wash your face. So that's the first thing I see. I give God praise, look at the mirror, read my goals, and I'm like, okay, I have something to accomplish. Like I have something to work towards. And I love to keep it private, but obviously, brother, it got out and it shows a lot of guys DM me. It was like, yo, bro, like I'm gonna start doing that, or like, dang, that's inspiration, that's motivation. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to do that tonight. So, yeah, basically.
Have you always done that, or is that something new this year?
No, honestly, that's something new this year. Something new this year.
Awesome. Mike, we got Manny Navarro from The Athletic. Manny?
Hey, Mike. Wanted to ask you about Tyreek Stevenson. I don't know how often you guys go up against each other in practice, but he's obviously the new cornerback, or one of the new guys anyway. Just your early impressions of him, what makes him maybe good at what he does, and do you guys ever share notes? Like do you guys kind of go back and forth? I know De'Eric does that sometimes with guys. Hey, this is where I saw something. Do you share notes with him at all? When you guys go head to head.
Oh yeah, Tyreek, he's a smart guy. He's from the crib and a talented guy. But coming from SEC school, he learned different things, different techniques and stuff like that. So competing against each other, yeah, I block them most of the time. On some screens or like little bubbles or whatever. A great competitor, and he's a student of the game for sure. And sometimes between plays, between breaks, I ask him what kind of coverage that is, or like, what if I stem you this way, blah blah blah. Just learning ways to beat him, and I'm telling him ways like how to cover me. So going back and forth.
And I can ask you about Charleston Rambo, just early impressions of him, man. I know among the new faces, transfer, a guy who has put up some numbers. Is he the fastest receiver out there? I know all you guys take pride in that, but I know he's one of the fastest for sure.
Yeah. Fast, straight line speed. He get the ball in his hand. You make something happen. Rambo with him is all mental. It's all mental. Like I said from the first interview, it's all mental. With the Heat in Miami, you got to beat that first. And you got physically, mentally, and emotionally. So he's handling that well. He's coming along with it very good, very good.
Mike, we're going to go to David Furones at the Sun Sentinel. David?
Hey, Mike, wanted to get your assessment of these three quarterbacks competing in the spring. I think I saw a highlight of Tyler Van Dyke throwing a nice deep ball that he connected with you on, and just your thoughts on him, and also Peyton and Jake Garcia, what you see from them early on.
Oh yeah, all three quarterbacks came a long way from day one. You got guys palms sweating, nervous, scared to mess up, to guys coming in, running the show like they're the QB1. And Tyler came along well, getting the ball out of his hand, going through his progressions, communicate well. Same thing with Peyton Matoka. Throwing the ball really well, and if it's clogged up, Peyton Matoka is taking off with his feet, and he's real fast. Jake going through his progressions, and one thing I learned about Jake a lot, he take mental reps, and when you take mental reps, you really 3 steps ahead more than other guys that's just on the sideline watching. And he'll come to me, what coverage was that? What did you see? He's coming along.
Mike, got a few more for you. We're going to go to David Wilson at the Miami Herald. David?
Hey, Mike, I actually want to ask you about Navin, because you guys came in together and we just talked to him, and he said kind of put a lot of emphasis on just getting in better shape this year. He's obviously, kind of been through a lot with the injury, and, kind of started as a freshman and has obviously kind of had his ups and downs. Just what's the biggest thing you've seen maybe change with him over these, I guess, 5 years you guys have now been playing together?
Oh yeah. Navin, we came in together. All I remember my freshman year, he just went off, and I was like, okay. Wow, I'm saying, as a freshman, man, he's going crazy. He's big, and time goes on. I remember he went down, and I was like, oh, dang. And then, last year, he just I'm going to return for another year. Nobody thought about it, that the whole team to come back. So I was like, okay, that's great for Navin. And then now coming in, man, Vaughn is actually running. Like I never seen Vaughn run before. Like his freshman year, he'll like pull and knock somebody off their feet. Now, like Navin is like running, and we all meet as an offense early in the morning, and we see what we mess up, we see what we do great, and Navin is one of the guys that's like banging the DNs, like pulling, like he looks really great. Got the running backs opening lanes for him, and he's getting better every day.
Mike, two more for you. We're going to go to Chris Stock at Inside the U. Chris?
Yeah, Mike, I was curious what you've kind of noticed from Mark Pope and D. Wiggins this spring. I know they were looking to do more this next season. Just kind of what have you noticed from them?
Oh, okay. Wiggins was just getting back. Just had some issues, but Wiggins just not getting back. But with Mark Pope, it's all mental with Mark Pope. He has the speed, he has the quickness, he has the routes. He's all mental with Mark Pope, and we just bringing him along, man. Last year's last year. This is a whole new year, And Pope been moving positions. He been changing positions, getting them in the slot, like no man, so free access, just go get the ball in his hand on a bowl, make some moves and just go. And he's coming along. He's actually practicing way better. Like Mark Pope is coming a long way. And I'm just being that big brother, that mentor, just keep pushing, it's just all mental.
Last one for you, Mike. We got Daryl Streeter from Footballville. Daryl?
Mike, what's going on? Mike, so we've seen you in the inside most of your career at University of Miami. Tell us the difference between being an outside wide receiver or going in the slot. And I have one more question for you.
Okay, outside receiver, I played that my first year. It's really like 1-2 go. Can't spend no time. It's all timing. It's mano a mano, beat your man, catch the ball, make somebody miss, or beat them on the deep ball, stack them and go. With the inside, it's very fast. You know what I'm saying? You got linebackers flowing, you got safeties flowing, and the inside, you don't have to worry about nobody in your face. You can just scan the field. You can read coverages more. And you gotta be a tough son of the gun come across that middle.
Right. You had a huge year last year, Mike. So this spring, does it feel different? Is your approach different? Tell us about how you're going into it this year.
All confidence. It's all confidence. It's all mental with me. It's all emotional with me, and basically, physicality. I'm getting bigger and getting stronger, getting faster. But it's just all confidence with me. Like I come out there and I approach the game like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and this is what my goal to, what I'm going to do. And I write something on Coach Likens' desk every day, and I write it on a piece of paper like I'm gonna put my block in order, effort, or like keep my pad lower down, or catch every ball. Like I put it on his desk and let him know that's one thing I want to work on. So that's going to get me better every day. Like I got something to approach.
Mike, thanks for spending a few minutes with us today, and we'll be talking to you soon.
Appreciate y'all.